So hi guys, I'm James Wadsworth from _part3.co.uk. I'm here sat with Brighton prodigy, soon international superstar Alfie Neale. We had to get to chat to him. So Alfie, how are you? We're talking to you just ahead of the single release, which will be out by the time this goes out. How does it feel to be Alfie Neale, the musician, right now?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels exciting. I think things are finally starting to pick up, really, and it's kind of it's a bit more frustrating nowadays, to be honest, because things are kind of so close to really going well, but you know, just cracking on with it, kind of taking things one step at a time. A few singles, and that's it. Playing music feels good though.
And your streams are flying, aren't they?
They
really are.
They're going good. They're taking off really.
So guys, it's not been out very long and about to hit 10,000 streams on both your.
Both the recent tracks, and one of them's been out, I think it's like 4 months less than the other, so that's kind of a good good measure of streams. The progress, which is good. 5 to 6 weeks to get 10,000 streams. This guy's going places. So you're playing under the name Alfie Neale, but you're a band, and I know that you're quite dedicated to the people that you're with. So what is your band made up of? Who's in them? Yeah, definitely. So I write the songs, kind of send all the emails, I guess. But the guys I play with are completely, like, the guys, Ollie Webb playing drums, Alwyn Osberg playing horns for me. Those two guys have been there from the start, from my first gig in January 2018. And then Grace DiMichele playing bass, Naomi Moody playing keys, and Nico Cara playing the guitar. And those are all ridiculously talented musicians. Nico's a solo musician as well, and he's absolutely smashing it as well. So they're all in it from the start, really, and hopefully we'll be playing with them for a while.
And as you can say, you know, there is a lot of talent in them. We can hear this on the tracks. So by the time this track goes out online, the interview will go out after the track, and so we want the Alfie Neale brief review on Whitegates, the new single.
Yeah, so it's a kind of reggae, jungly kind of that. I've been listening to that music for a while, like quite a lot of reggae and jungle. Like my housemates absolutely love it, and it's quite inspired by that, you could say. Just kind of big sax riffs, kind of punchy vocals, and hopefully a catchy chorus that people can sing along to, and that's it really.
So thanks for your little bit of a review on that, but we want a bit more depth about the maybe lyrical and the inspiration, how it's come to be.
Yeah, so the track is really inspired by kind of just looking for kind of guidance, I like to say, kind of in a time where there doesn't really seem to be much about, kind of a young, kind of adolescent me. I wrote it I think when I was 17 or something like that, so it's been around for a while. I played it once before I actually played it as kind of Alfie Neale at a festival in a town in Dorset where I'm from. But yeah, it's about kind of looking for guidance. There's obviously a reference to heaven in there, Whitegates, and kind of thinking, in my mind, wherever you go after you die, have I made the right decisions, and will I be able to be let in, I guess.
Cool. So we're seeing kind of a reflective side to Alfie here a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of talking about regrets. It starts off talking about a Friday night, and I guess you could think about it being the kind of cliche girl falling out of your head, but it is actually kind of whatever is there, kind of sat on your shoulder, devil and an angel kind of type thing. It just talks about that really.
So we talk as journalists about good bits of tracks, bad bits of tracks, and all this kind of thing. We're not going to get into that. It's not that it's a great track, but we want you to say to us what progression did you have in the studio or in writing this song, the 17-year-old you know.
It was the first. it was kind of like the peak of kind of me starting to really get into reggae, because I actually listened to jungle before I listened to reggae because of kind of like the rave scene in Dorset, but you can't listen to jungle all day. So I just started listening to it, and it is massively reggae inspired, and yeah, it was just kind of taking a new direction with things really. I've never tried it out, and I tried it out, and I liked it. I actually wrote the song for someone else who wanted help, but yeah, I chose. They didn't take it. And I chose to use it myself, and I like it. So yeah,
cool.
That's it, really.
So you wrote it for someone else. Does that mean it just didn't fit them?
Yeah, I mean, they said they wanted to get some recording done, and it was kind of early stages, like, oh, I haven't written a song really, but so I was like, I'll write you a song if you like it. I know they like jungle, like reggae. If you like it, then you can have it, and it just never happened really. It's a shame, because the person I wrote it for would have really suited it, but hopefully I'll suit it as well.
I was going to say, have they given their comment on what it's like?
Yeah, they love it. They love it. I think when I told them it was actually the tune I wrote for them, they're a big fan of that, to be honest.
So, are there any festivals, tours, gigs, announcements? What can you tell us?
Yeah, there are, but I can't, until they've been announced, I can't.
Okay.
I can say I'm definitely doing 2 big festivals.
Okay.
I've got Moves Festival at the Old Market in Brighton, which is a kind of, I think it's like 600, 700 capacity venue, and it's just going to be, it's just sick acts all day. They've got a conference during the day, and that's going to be the big Brighton show. I'm definitely going to have some shows on the Alternative Escape during the Great Escape weekend.
Nice.
Sheffield in March, and other than that, taking things as they come.
So that's really cool. That's really exciting. So, you know, we're not going to lose your contract, but so is festival season moderately busy, but you just can't talk about it yet?
Yeah, it is moderately busy. It's as busy as I want it to be. I'm trying to pick the right festivals to play, because last year we kind of played anything and everything we could, and one festival we played, actually we were playing to, I think, 3 children like running around with like blow up toys. So it's just trying to pick the right ones, and then festival season 2020 hopefully we'll be all over the lineups.
Well, congratulations. That's really great. So we've noticed by the time this goes out, people will have seen all 3 singles, so there's no surprises there. They all look like they're kind of influenced by the same thing. Is this like a stage of Alfie Neale? Is there a particular artist? What's going on? Tell us.
Yeah. I wanted to kind of take the recording session. So we recorded 4 tracks, and originally I was going to have it as an EP and have kind of a little cartoon and a theme to each cover within the same style. But I don't want to use one of the tracks. I'm not going to release one of the tracks quite yet. Yeah. So I've got 3 tracks, and they're all of similar styles. It's her name's Clara Cecilia Diaz Tagotinga, which is a bit of a mouthful. She goes by CCDT, which is what she uses for her art, but she's amazing. Like, I basically did terrible drawings of how I envisioned every cover, and she just turned it into something which is just amazing. So, yeah.
Cool. So you've signed with Scruff of the Neck, which is a management and different other bits. What does this actually mean for fans and for you? You know? Yeah,
so I'm working. It is Scruff of the Neck, but primarily it's Harry Saunders. He's managing me for the time being, and he's just amazing. Like, he's a promoter in Brighton, great guy. Obviously has links to the rest of Scruff, and they're just a sick company. They are sick, and it's just a guy who knows what he's doing, who can help me out, because I've only been doing it for just over a year now, the whole music thing, and it's still a massive mystery. Like, I don't see it as business, so it's good to have someone in there who can kind of organise me and see it more of the business side of things. But yeah, he's an amazing.
So what's it going to mean for fans? Are they going to be seeing a lot more of you then?
It means I'm going to be on a few Scruff of the Neck shows, and yeah, it means they're going to be seeing me. I think it'll be later on in the year, but hopefully all around the country.
Fantastic, fantastic. You've just done your 350 capacity sold out show at the Horn in Brighton. That's special. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was mad. It was Harry's idea. He was just like, in something like September or even August last year, he just said, we're going to do the Horn. It was a few months after a headline show I did at the Green Door store, which sold out as well. So he was like, sent me some demos. I sent them in when I didn't know him, and he just believed in the music really. So he said, let's do it. We did it. Luckily it sold out. Like, can't thank Harry enough. He had a massive role to play, and everyone who came down. But it's a bit of a weird one because it was like the biggest gig, biggest headline show, and biggest show actually that I've ever played. But kind of with the lights and everything, you can't see past the first kind of like 3 rows or so. So it felt like in a way every other gig, but it's nice not being crammed onto a stage. It was a nice big stage and nice to hear people singing the words and stuff like that.
Beautiful.
Good to have the hang.
So our final question for everyone is, we want to know what little acts that you're hearing about that we need to know. I don't want to hear about the big names. Who's coming up? That's great.
Ooh. Yeah, they're just breaking through. Everyone, I think it's the Glasses and the saxophone, but Easy Life are absolutely smashing it. They're just taking off. A guy from London who I've been rating massively. He's called Leyma. It's Leyma, and I really hope I spelled that right. And he's insane. Like I'm pretty sure he produces all his own stuff, and just a sick kind of like flowy singer. I wouldn't say rapper as such, but yeah, he's sick. And I want to pick someone from Brighton. I'll say Nico Cara plays guitar for me, and he's just every track he produces, I'm just like, you just put all my music to shame. But you know, hopefully he'll carry on playing guitar for me before his solo career takes off.
Yeah. Well, you know, your career has obviously taken off as well, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get you in whilst we could. So thanks very much for chatting with us. This is Alfie Neale, and this is James Wadsworth _part3.co.uk.